and a first-team All-WNBA selection. So far, she's averaging 19 points and the league-leading 9.3 assists through 4 games this season. I could give a damn about that last part. I don't care about her leading the league in assists. I don't care about the points that she's averaging.
Let's be real. Jealousy is in the air, and it's not hard to see why. Caitlin Clark isn't just winning on the court. She's absolutely dominating off it. While some players throw shade or stir drama, Clark is out here building an empire, one brand deal at a time. And her latest power move? A billion-dollar level collaboration with Wilson and HYV that's shaking the sports world to its core. But what does this actually mean for the WNBA? And who's secretly praying for Caitlin's downfall? Let's break it down. The Wilson deal in May 2024. Caitlin Clark signed a multi-year extension with Wilson Sporting Goods, making her the first athlete since Michael Jordan to have her own signature basketball line with the brand. Let that sink in, Michael Jordan. That's the level we're talking about. The debut collection, part of Wilson's Inspire series, launched with 2 special edition basketballs, Tribute, celebrating her Iowa days, and Dreamer, all about inspiring the next generation. Where did they drop first? Not just anywhere, only at select HYV stores across the Midwest. The rollout was timed perfectly, November 5th, 2024, right before the holidays. First in youth sizes, then full-size editions in December. And the response? Unreal. The initial launch sold out in under 40 minutes. Tens of thousands of basketballs gone before most people even finished breakfast. Wilson didn't reveal the exact sales numbers, but they admitted traffic to their site hit record highs, with millions of visits from fans who had never even clicked on Wilson before. As Wilson's global partnerships head put it, "We haven't done a deal this big since Jordan." And the value? Each ball retailed at $249.99 and still flew off shelves. By mid-2025, resale prices and giveaway campaigns confirmed what fans already knew. These weren't just basketballs, they were collector's items. The HYV connection, but this isn't just about Wilson. Caitlin and HYV are building something bigger. Earlier in 2024, they teamed up for Caitlin's Crunch Time cereal and limited edition Panini trading cards. The cereal debuted in Iowa, sold out instantly, and flipped online for 4 to 5x retail. It was such a hit, HYV expanded it across the Midwest. Even better, Clark donated 100% of her profits to her foundation, supporting youth sports, education, and nutrition. This is what makes Clark different. Her deals don't just move product, they create impact. She's driving sales for HYV, traffic for Wilson, and putting real money back into the community. Analysts are already calling it the Caitlin Clark effect, a cultural wave reshaping the Midwest economy and women's sports. Global impact, and it's not just local. In 2024, Sports Pro ranked Caitlin Clark among the 50 most marketable athletes in the world. Not in the WNBA, not just women's sports, the world. She placed just behind Simone Biles, Vinicius Jr., and LeBron James, ahead of global icons like Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappé, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Think about that, a WNBA rookie with less than a year of pro experience outranking legends with hundreds of millions of followers. And yet, here's the wild part. Clark's rookie salary in the WNBA was just $76,535. Her entire 4-year rookie contract? $338,000. For comparison, Cristiano Ronaldo makes more than that in half a day. Even President Joe Biden weighed in, saying, "Even if you're the best, women are not paid their fair share." Why the jealousy? So why are some people hating? Simple. Caitlin Clark is making moves nobody else has. She's building a brand bigger than the game, inspiring the next generation, and proving women's basketball has untapped power, and for some, that kind of influence feels uncomfortable. It's easier to throw shade than to keep up. But here's the truth. While they are busy talking, Caitlin Clark is making history. White Right pointing back an index, what do you think? Is Caitlin's success changing the game for good? Or is the jealousy only going to get louder? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
I think I'm way better than I actually am, so.
I mean, you only are like great at basketball, so there's high expectations. Sorry.
No, I'm okay. I mean, it's fun. I have some cool Nike golf shoes, so that's a bonus, I guess. But no, I like it. I mean, I love being outside.
Now here's the twist. Even though Caitlin Clark is the biggest name in women's basketball right now, one giant company has been dragging its feet. That company, Nike. Nike signed Clark early. They knew she was special. They locked her into a massive deal. 8 years, $28 million. That's big money. But after that, silence. No major commercials. No flashy rollout. And most importantly, no signature shoe. Meanwhile, across the league, another superstar, AJA Wilson, got the full treatment. Nike gave her a signature sneaker, the Nike A1, with billboards, videos, campaigns, and the works. It sold out fast and made headlines everywhere. So fans started asking, why is Caitlin Clark, the rookie breaking records and selling out arenas, sitting on the sidelines of Nike's marketing machine? Social media erupted. Some fans argued Nike was treating Clark unfairly. Others speculated Nike was playing cautious, worried about making it look like Caitlin was taking over the WNBA too quickly. Instead of leading, they slowed down. But here's the reality. This is business. And Caitlin Clark is good for business. Her merch sells out in minutes. Every game day, her name trends worldwide. When she wears sneakers, they flip for $600 plus on resale sites. And yet, still no shoe. And that's where the jealousy narrative comes in. Some players feel Clark's rise has been too fast. They've been grinding for years, championships, MVPs, all-star nods, and suddenly a rookie is the face of the league. That stings. Take AJA Wilson. She's the reigning MVP, a champion, and arguably the best player in the game. But Clark's logo threes and highlight passes generate viral buzz in a way AJA's steady, dominant style doesn't. And buzz sells that it's the same story we've seen before. Think about the NBA. Tim Duncan was more accomplished, but Allen Iverson got the shoe deals. Why? Flash sells faster than fundamentals. So today, Caitlin is Iverson. AJA is Duncan. And the truth hurts. Wilson has even spoken on how some players, like Paige Bueckers, are treated differently because of privilege. She didn't name Caitlin, but fans connected the dots. So while Nike stalls, the conversation only gets louder. Jealousy, favoritism, and the politics of who gets to be the face of women's basketball.
They're going to get the ball up in time. Clark for the win!
Caitlin Clark is the face of basketball. When I'm preparing for a Caitlin Clark game, I'm preparing to be amazed.
The little kid in me is freaking.
Let's be clear. Caitlin Clark didn't ask for this jealousy. She's just playing hard, winning games, and pulling in fans like nobody else. But that hasn't stopped some WNBA players and even coaches from throwing shade. One coach even tweeted as if Clark was taking away from the league instead of growing it. But the numbers don't lie. The WNBA is more popular than ever. Viewership is up. Ticket sales are booming. Why? Because of Caitlin Clark. She's brought in millions of new fans, something no one else has done in decades. And instead of celebrating that, some are choosing to hate. Now, back to Nike. This is the same company that turned Michael Jordan into a global icon, built Tiger Woods into a brand, and hyped LeBron James before he even played a pro game. Nike has always led the way in sports marketing. But with Caitlin Clark, they're hesitating. Why? Some say it's fear of looking like they are pushing one player too hard while others wait their turn. But here's the truth. Business doesn't work like that. You ride the star when the world is demanding more of them. And right now, the world wants Caitlin Clark. And this is bigger than one deal. Nike dragging its feet could actually reshape how female athletes are treated going forward. If big brands start ignoring talent just because of social media noise, they'll miss the real prize. They'll overlook the next superstar, and they'll lose money fast. The old playbook doesn't work anymore. You can't wait 3 years to drop a signature shoe. You can't sideline the hottest athlete in the world because a few voices don't like the spotlight she's getting. That's not fairness. That's fair.
Well, I think with women's soccer, we've seen the U.S. women's national team do a great job of bringing that to the forefront of the national consciousness. Women's hockey is having a bit of a moment with its second year of its professional league, the PWHL. Women's volleyball is really exploding at the collegiate level. So there is this, simultaneous explosion of women's sports throughout multiple properties. But I think what we're seeing in women's basketball is pretty unique, and Caitlin's a big part of that.
Let's look ahead. Caitlin Clark is the blueprint. She's proving you can have the talent, the charisma, and the business savvy to change the entire game. She's not just rewriting the WNBA. She's changing how the world views women's sports. So here's my question for you. Should Caitlin Clark have gotten her own signature shoe way sooner? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you think. And if you made it this far, hit the comments with a GOAT, because that's exactly what this story is. See you next time.